Yard Farm, and today we're going to do another recipe. We're going to use the Vita clay pot, which, if you don't know what a Vita clay is, it's made of the same material that your outside planters are made of, like a clay pot, and you can take it in and out of your machine. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with, I had some celery, onion, garlic, and some hamburger. We're going to put that into the...
Whoa!
Whoa, we're getting some lighting.
Our lighting is going
lighting
on.
issues.
We're having lighting issues here, guys, just so you know, but we're going to fix that. Go ahead.
All right. Then I'm going to take 3 cans of the navy or white beans. I'm just going to put those in the pot. And what we're going to make is some barbecued beans. Like I said, I've got garlic, onion, and celery, and hamburger, and now the white beans. I'm using 3 cans of beans. We've got a 4th can just in case we need it, but I don't think we're going to. I'm using 1 packet of the onion soup mix. Not that we won't have onion and we'll have beef stock in here, but this will give it a little extra. I'm not going to give you the brand because there's several different brands you can use. We just got one of the cheaper ones. We're going to open that up and we're going to dump that in.
I'm going to see if I can turn this light off because it's blinding me. Oh no, it's dark, guys.
You're definitely going to have it dark.
Whee!
Alright, now that we put that in, we're going to take 1 can, which could be any brand, of diced tomatoes. And we're going to leave the juice right in there because it's already tomato juice. So we'll put that in there. And then we're going to use 1 can of the beef broth. We're just going to dump that in there. Then we're going to let this cook down. And when it cooks down a little bit, then we're going to add probably 2 cups of any flavored barbecue sauce you want. We've got honey barbecue here. I'm not showing you the label once again so that you think you got to have a special brand. But this is honey barbecue. We're going to put 2 cups in here, and if it needs more, we'll add a little more. So what we do then is we just stir this all together and let the tomato juice and the beef broth and everything come together. And we're going to cook this down so that it's good and thick. It has a chance to cook the beans up. Now, if you were using dry beans, I would suggest you take the dry beans and put them in water overnight, and anything that floats to the top, take those beans off because they're not viable. And after they've soaked in water for 12 to 24 hours, you can use them. But if you want a quicker recipe, just go ahead and buy the canned beans. You can use white beans, you can use pinto beans, you can use black-eyed pea beans, you can use kidney beans, you can use just about anything. But right now, this is going to be almost like a soup for now. But once it starts cooking down, a lot of that juice is going to be going away. Now, if I find that the juice is going too fast, always have a little bit more beef broth on hand. Okay? 3 cans of beans seem to be plenty for this barbecue beans because it's pretty thick with beans. So I think we're going to be fine with 3 cans. We bought 4 cans just in case, but if we don't use that 4th can, we'll add it to our chili or something later on. Now, if you need a little more spice to it, you can add oregano, a bay leaf, celery salt. I probably should put some salt and pepper in it just for taste. But we'll let this cook for a few hours in the Vita clay. Now, if you were going to do this in the oven, you could put it in one of them big pans and just keep letting it cook. But it's going to take about 3 hours on the grill or a couple hours in the oven. So you're probably better off in your crock pot or your Vita clay.
Vita Clay's half the time of a crock
Yes,
pot.
if you're going to cook it, a Vita Clay takes about half the time. So this should be cooked in about an hour, hour and a half, hopefully. And then we'll add our barbecue sauce to it. Because if you add it now, it's going to boil away the juice from the beef broth, and that's going to boil away some of your flavor from your barbecue sauce. So you want to put your barbecue sauce in just about 20 minutes before you get ready to serve. Okay, this is Clay from Popo's Backyard Farm, and once this is cooked, we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Okay? In part 2. Bye-bye.
I'm getting blinded, guys. Woo!